Yo, what's up, everybody? Give everybody a chance to get in here. Just a little Saturday night live, Saturday evening live. Got playoff basketball. Knicks and Philly. Suns just lost. Suns just got beat on, man. The Lakers play later tonight. It's a smoke filled weekend. It is a smoke filled weekend. Hey man, y'all send in questions. Let me put the number back up. If y'all want to call up, put your questions in the chat. I really prefer if you guys put your questions in the chat so we have something to discuss. Let everybody get in here. Probably won't be that many people because it's playoff basketball, boxing is on, so I didn't expect that many people in here. I'm just doing this for fun. I enjoyed the conversation. Make sure it's on Twitter. Make sure it's on Facebook. Hold on, let me send this to my dog. Talk a little boxing. The fight is tonight. The fight is tonight. The fight is tonight, y'all. Who y'all got winning? Put it in the chat. I got Haney. Clear. And I don't think it's going to be close. That's just me, though. That's just me. I'm a little thrown off. I didn't watch David. I didn't watch the spring game, but I went to practice. And when I went to practice, my honest opinion, I wasn't overly impressed. But I didn't put a lot of stock into it because it is a spring, and sometimes you got to put yourself in the position of the players. I've been there, so I know the legs are dead. They've been doing all this working out. They've been doing all this running, and it was a middle of the week scrimmage. So I was really just watching individual, and they wasn't moving super fast, wasn't doing a lot of things that were over the top. So I didn't put much stock into it. So I honestly don't know. My personal opinion, I don't like the technique. You got a lot of people that are gifted with getting upfield and disrupting, but they do a lot of 4-point stands, lateral movements. You know, I've never been a fan of that style. So I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't watch the spring game today, man. I was supposed to be there, but once I seen it was gonna be cold and rainy, I said, nah, I'm not driving all the way down there for that. Nah, I ain't doing it. Sorry, y'all. I was talking to little man. But yeah, speaking of OUD line, I don't know yet. We'll see. It's hard to tell in the spring. In the spring game, it's really hard to tell because some people are really good at practice because they know who they're going against. You know, everybody's weaknesses, everybody's techniques, all that. But yeah, moving on. I sent it to my dog. We're gonna talk a little boxing. But yeah, man, here's what I don't like. The Suns didn't play well today. I'm a big KD advocate, and I'm always gonna root for KD. Here's what I don't like. People will say Kevin Durant is not getting it done again. When if you go look at the history of what's happened to him since he left Golden State, his teammates. If you look at what he's doing in the playoffs, go look at his numbers. Go look at his averages. Go look at his percentages and all that. Even today, he had 31 and 7. His USA Olympic teammate did not show up today, but I'm not worried. That's the joy of the playoffs. That's the joy of the playoffs. 7-game series, you make adjustments. It's about who makes the best adjustments. And I believe that the team is going to make great adjustments, and they're going to be just fine. I think they have the experience over the Timberwolves, which they were 3-0 against them in the regular season, but it is the regular season. Anything can happen in the regular season, different circumstances of why a team wins, but I just believe the Suns are going to make the necessary adjustments. Not a huge fan of Frank Vogel. But we'll see. The thing bothering me is the Knicks. Injuries. Julius Randle. The Knicks would be a true contender if they had Julius Randle. I still think they got a shot to go deep into the playoffs, but the injuries, man, it's injuries are crazy. All right, we got a Twitter question. It says breakfast burrito or breakfast sandwich. That's actually a good one. Ugh. Guess it depends on the day. I'd probably go breakfast burrito though. Yeah, probably go breakfast burrito. I'm not answering my favorite teammate. I get asked that all the time. Get tired of answering that. I've answered this over and over. But it's 300 people in here while the NBA playoffs is going on and boxing is going on. So I love y'all for that. I hope y'all send in your questions or call up so we can have a discussion. My boy's gonna call up in a minute so we can talk this boxing. Hold on, I'm checking the Facebooks and all that to see if it's. Let's see. So much time we played there, help coach these new players. You see yourself ever coaching? No, I won't be coaching. Hey, listen. Okay, let's talk Berlinga. And when my boy call up, we're gonna talk Berlinga some more. I think Berlinga is good for the fans for right now, but I don't think he's one of those 168ers who's gonna be one of those guys. I think all the top guys at 168 will put him away quickly. Whether that's I think Baby Charlo would have put him away. Big Charlo could put him away had they fought up there. Munguia, obviously Canelo, Benavidez, all of these people. I feel like they all will put, Berlanga away. I think Berlanga, they're trying to create a star, but I don't see much. Like he had this streak to start out where he was knocking everybody out, but he wasn't fighting nobody. But if you really just look at boxing, and I don't want to say no boxing because you don't you can watch it as a fan, but do you know boxing unless you're doing it or coaching it? Not really. But if you're the right type of fan, you'll see he's got a lot that's not there. In any of the Caleb Plant, I don't know if I said Caleb Plant, but any of the guys at 168, nah, he ain't got a shot. Everybody has a puncher's chance. He's one of those people, but nah. Hey, Steven. Steven, you're actually my favorite person on the Buccaneers production team, and I will be seeing you soon. May 1st, I think it is. I don't know, but I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you, Steven. Let's see. Hey, listen, I like Shakur, but here's the thing about Shakur. I think Shakur is extremely good. And this is what I'm about to say has nothing to, I'm not critiquing, saying anything about his boxing skill. What I'm saying is Floyd ruined boxing. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Floyd ruined boxing because Floyd was so phenomenal and out of this world. He created a stratosphere that people can't reach or won't touch. And people don't realize that Floyd was the only person able to do what Floyd does. And what I mean is get the money he got the way he got it and keep his O. And the whole Floyd Mayweather mold of call this person out and I want to do this and only fight this person. No, listen, people forget if you're really following the Floyd Mayweather mold, he took less money early on in his career to get these certain fights. And you know what he did? He went and beat these people. When you get offered these fights, is don't take no nonsense, but I feel like a 75-25 with Haney and Shakur Stevenson is fair. One guy has no championships. The other guy was undisputed. Simple as that. Take the money. If you really that guy, which I think Shakur is, beat him, and then you become the guy. Come on, man. Calculated risk. If you really that, just take less money right now. And I said this the other day on a live. Don't sacrifice what you want now. I mean, yeah, don't sacrifice what you really want for what you want right now. So if you know you want to be champion and make all this money right now, you got to make some sacrifices and give up some things. Take less money. Fight, beat up on a couple people, and just keep doing it until, okay, your name rings bell. But what he's doing is he's so skilled and he's showing all his skill. Man, go knock some of these people out. Make people want to watch you. Because Shakur is that good. But we won't ever get to see it because he's sitting on his high horse. And I don't know why. Who's ever advising him, nah. And if Bud is advising him, Bud has to understand, Bud, you knocking everybody out. It's a different fight. We love to watch Bud fight because he putting people away. Shakur's not doing it. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm still talking boxing, but I want to get back to my point of KD. 31-7 today, and people will blame him for the team not playing well. Frank Vogel's can't stand Frank Vogel. It happened in Brooklyn. If one Kyrie got hurt, can't help getting hurt. James Harden, whatever. And here you go, by himself again. Teammates not showing up. Same thing happened today. You know, and stop getting a person guarding somebody one-on-one or switching on somebody or showing up late as he's getting killed. KD was getting blamed for getting killed today, and he was on help defense. So just because somebody made the shot over him doesn't mean he's getting killed. Now, there was times where Ant did what he did, but everybody knows in the NBA, offense is always going to supersede defense. Great offense is always going to supersede great defense. It's been proven. How many great defenders have guarded Jordan and guarded Kobe and guarded LeBron and guarded the KDs and the Stephs? It don't matter. When they own, they own. Ant was on today. But people sitting there, oh, KD ain't playing defense and this and this. Man, KD been one of the best defenders in the league all year. That's my unbiased opinion. Oh, who's your top 5 active boxers right now? Bud, Haney, Fury, Canelo, it's either going to be Bivol or Benavidez for me. I'm not saying they're the best. I'm saying those are my, dang, I left out Tank. Freak, I left out Shakur too. I can't put Shakur in there. I can't. So I'm going to go Bud, Tank, Canelo, Haney, Benavidez. That's my 5. Those are my 5. Yeah. Sorry, Tank. That's my fault. That's my fault. Fury, I love you, but yeah. Those are my 5 favorite. I'm not saying they're the best. Those are my 5 favorite to watch right now. Thoughts on Thunder in the playoffs? They're young, extremely young. It's great to get games, and people know how we hold it down in Oklahoma City. That's a tough place to play. If you go back and look at Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook and the James Harden era, that was a hard place to win it. Very hard place to win it. That's why OU is a hard place to win it. I want to get OSU, I guess, whatever. I'm not doing it. OU is a hard place to win at because of the fans, like the crowds. It's a great environment for games. And we in Oklahoma City have been starving for pro teams. So when we got the Thunder, we did the experiment with the Hornets when Katrina hit, and they seen, oh, this city can carry a team. They brought in the Thunder, and we had the glory years where we getting back to it. So it's great to have home court advantage and the number one seed, but they are young. So depending on their second round matchup, experience could come into play. They have the talent, but in the playoffs, man, it's about experience, being able to make the adjustments, the mental capacity up here to take the night off and get right back to it. They're young, they have the legs, but do they have the experience? The basketball IQ, that's where I wonder. So we'll see. As great as Shea has been, I believe he's the MVP. If you look at what Joker's done, Joker has other all-stars on his team and they're defending champs. They didn't really lose much. So what really improved? Joker was just being Joker. And I don't want to undervalue what he is, but Joker was just being Joker. Did he have a great year? Yeah, of course. But you got to look at what he had as well. Luka had Kyrie. When Kyrie was going for 40, 30, just back to Kyrie, another all-star, another superstar on his team. Shea don't have that. Shea got a group of young guys, rookies, second-year guys coming into their own, and they're the number one seed. I don't know how he's not the MVP, and he did it all averaging 30. Shea is the MVP. But hopefully we can make a little run. Why do I look blurry? Hold on. Why didn't y'all tell me I look blurry? I'm just sitting here talking. Nobody told me. Let me see. Trying to clear it up. Can y'all please tell me next time that I look blurry? It is raining outside, but I have my Ethernet plugged in, so I don't know why I look blurry. Hold on, let me bring my who's in here. Let me bring them up.
Oh, what's good?
Oh, hold on. Yo.
You hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Hey, did it clear up?
Nah, you look blurry. It looks really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know. I'm sitting here talking and nobody says, gee, you look blurry. I got this high-tech camera and everything plugged up and nobody said, hey, gee, we love listening to you, but you look blurry. Nobody said that.
Yeah, it looks really, really bad. It looks like one of them like NBA Live to NBA 2K comparisons. Like, you ever seen that?
Dang.
It looks bad. It looks really bad. But what's up, G?
I'm trying to work on clearing this up. I would prefer if it was cleared up.
Yeah. Well, let me see. It's streaming through Twitter too, or no?
Yeah, but I'm on Restream.
Yeah, you're sending the stream to Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it looks like. Maybe it's on my computer, but
yeah. Tell me what it look like on Twitter or Facebook.
Let me see. Here it is. Open live video.
Steven, I'll do that in a second. On Facebook.
Calling him, man. Hello, you there?
Yeah.
It looks pretty much the same resolution, to be honest with you. It don't look good. Like, it doesn't look clear.
I wonder why that is. And we got 500 people in here, so I don't want to end it. So y'all bear with me. I'm working on it.
It's not. There's no delay, which is crazy. So there's no delay. You're not slow, but it just doesn't look. You can. Go on your phone. You can look at your own Twitter. You can see the stream.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the restream.
It might be.
Because when I was on StreamYard, that wasn't happening.
Nah, it was clean. You was looking like me, handsome.
Steven, I'll do that in a second. On Facebook. I don't know. And my Ethernet is plugged up, so I don't want to unplug it. And then
it's definitely from the software, to be honest with you, because like You're not skipping. You're not doing anything. What are people saying in there? That's what I'm seeing. And even on the thing, they said OU's D line.
Yeah, it's saying it's not that bad, but no, y'all don't understand. I got extreme clarity, like pit to pit. I worked hard. I worked hard to get this visual that I have. So if it's not clear, this is bugging me. But hey, we got 500, almost 600 people here. I will work on the visuals after the show. Let's talk a little bit about this boxing. I'm gonna answer a couple of these question Norbs, and then we're gonna get to it. All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you think of Kanye's remix verse? It was cool. It was Kanye. I mean, he took his shots, but it wasn't over the top. I mean, it wasn't yay, but it was cool. It was cool. Like I listened to a lot, but you know, you can argue Chris Brown has the best verse out right now because he took like battling and really going at somebody to the extreme. Like he took it to the extreme. It was cool. So, man, I can hear that on the camera. Turn that off.
Yeah, my bad. I thought I turned it off. I was just
it off. The sound is great. I'm trying to get the visuals in here. Please don't judge this off of what you see now. I'm trying to do software, and this is why these are test shows. I'm going to get it to. I might have to go back to StreamYard. But I don't like how blurry it is. That's bothering me because I don't like putting out no BS. So as long as y'all can hear me and you know you can see Norbs clear, because Norbs, you're not freezing. Are you frozen?
No, I'm good. I just sent you a picture of your of what it looks like.
Let me see.
Look at it right now. See how much clearer I am and more handsome.
Hey, don't make me kick you out. But anyway, yeah, I got to work on why it's blurry. But for now, if it's tolerable, y'all, we're gonna just keep the show going. We at almost 600, and let's see. I already talked. Boots.
My man.
I love Boots, but I can't put him in my 5. So if I'm discussing Boots, Boots has so me and Norbs always go back and forth about skill versus talent. Boots has both. He has the talent with speed and power, but he also has the skill, footwork, ring IQ, all of that. He just has to fight a couple more people before I'm throwing him at Bud. But I love Boots. Boots is next up for sure. Love Boots.
Oh my God! Please don't even answer that question about Edgar Berlanga.
Oh yes. No, I answered Berlanga. I already talked. I said he ain't all the top people. I said anybody at 68 that's a guy, get him out of there quick.
Yeah, I seen him post. He posted today that he's the #1 contender to WBA 168. That's what makes me mad about boxing. That right there. How?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me put this on the so people could see. You can keep going. I'm just typing something to put on the screen.
Oh no, it baffles me, right, with the Edgar Berlanga situation. To touch on that, how he comes off of a 1-year suspension from biting someone, beats some guy in an Irish bar, and becomes the #1 contender for the WBA. That's what makes people not want to watch boxing, stuff like that. That's why I respect. That's why I understand why guys like Ryan Garcia, Tank don't want a belt, because for what? You can buy a ranking. Like you can buy being the #1 contender. I don't know how Edgar is the #1 contender at WBA. And it's just one of those fights that I hope Canelo doesn't take, man. I really don't, man. Like it's gonna.
Berlanga?
Yeah, he's the #1 contender for the.
Man, he ain't gonna take that. If he do, just to beat up on him to add to his. Yeah,
he gets. It's really, really bad. Oh, you got the corner number going across. I mean, Edgar would have to beat. I mean, he should fight. There's a lot of guys to fight. Caleb Plant, Charlo. You know, those are guys that are in line to fight Canelo. I mean, Plant lost to Canelo, but
I didn't watch the spring game. The spring game, I go to catch up with everybody at OU, but I never really watch it. The spring game don't tell. That's for the fans. I didn't watch the spring game.
Yeah, I was watching. Did you watch that Barry Sanders documentary? I think it was called Bye Bye Barry.
on Prime.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
it's
I'm going
really
to
good,
though.
bro.
I'm
It's
going to.
it's really good. Like I didn't know that his dad was a big Sooner fan, right?
Yeah, he was. He wanted him to go to OU.
He was really upset that he didn't go to OU.
Yeah,
He
I
was
know.
mad as hell.
Yeah, I know.
But you know, I remember when Barry retired, right? And it was just like puzzling. Like everybody's like, why did he retire?
This
And
is really bothering me that my visual is like that, and I know it's that is really frustrating me.
yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I mean,
But it's okay. We'll get through it. This is why we do all this test stuff or whatever.
but when you
But
get a
y'all
chance,
still here, still 600 people here. Y'all didn't get off, but I want the best quality. I wish y'all could see what it really looks like. But whatever.
I mean, they can watch some of the other stuff. It's clean. Like you look, I mean, no Diddy, but you look really good. Like it looks.
Yeah. I always look good, but I'm just saying this stream is like sucking right now.
Yeah,
Pause.
bad. It's. I'm not
But
gonna lie.
anyway, let's I talked a little bit about the playoffs. I said the Knicks, I would have them. So I have the Nuggets and the Celtics in the finals. I wish the Knicks were at full strength because I would have them contending versus the Celtics. I still had the Celtics, but I just hate injuries. I like things to be fair. In the West, the biggest competition for me, as much as I'm a KD guy and I want the Suns to do great, I'm a Lakers fan and I'm from OKC. But the biggest contender for me, the top two to challenge the Nuggets, I would say, are the Clippers and the Mavs of all people.
Luka.
Yeah. But SGA is my MVP. You talking about boxing? That's why I brought on Norbs. He's the boxing connoisseur. And that's why I brought him on.
I don't see the comments. What did he say?
It's on the screen.
Oh, did you run down the card for tonight's match?
No, we didn't.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I only care about one fight. I don't really care about the rest of them. We could talk about upcoming fights. It is official. Tank and Frank Martin and Benavidez and some guy I can't pronounce his name. Probably gonna get knocked out anyway.
It's Canelo's sparring partner, actually, which is funny.
He's gonna get knocked out. He is.
He's going to 175, man. 175 is a different.
He's going to get knocked out, man.
I think he wins.
What's his name? What's the guy's name?
He's a Russian guy. Russians don't get knocked out.
His name is Canelo's sparring partner. That's his name.
Russian guys don't
beat Benavidez. Cut it out.
Benavidez is gonna win, and look, it's pretty. Yeah. Benavidez is gonna win. He's gonna fight the winner of Bavola, and it better be. And that's gonna be.
You were going for Haney until what? Explain yourself.
This
weekend, what about this weekend? What happened to where you switched up and say no? Okay, so Ryan comes in overweight. He does the same antics and all that.
Come on, G.
What did he do that makes you say, I don't know? Him on the show on camera makes me feel like he's gonna box better.
G, you're saying it like he's showing up like Calvin Benjamin at training camp. No, that's not what it is. He purposely showed up at 143 so he can be bigger.
So guys, okay, so a person comes in and Ed, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is you starting to give me the feeling of a person who see a person that's yelling, man, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from to do all that yelling and it affects you. It doesn't matter where you from or what you do or how much yelling you're doing. These hands you have to throw these hands at some point.
Yeah.
And if you look at both of them, I don't care how much he yells. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do this. What does the tape say? So if you're one of those people, Ed, that you can change up how you feel, if you go in and you about to squabble and you know you can whoop this person, but because he's showing a lot of anger and he's doing a lot, that'll make you think he's gonna fight better. Please, get the heck out of here. It's no offense, Ed. I'm not shooting at you. I'm just saying.
G does not believe in anything with Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna be honest with you. He just does not.
That's not what I said. What I said is everybody keeps saying the same thing. He has a puncher's chance. Yes, we understand. But what is he's talent? Dang it, my connection. What is talent? Talent is your hand speed, your punch power. You're just ability with boxing, but it has nothing to do with skill. We don't see Ryan pivot out. We don't see his ring IQ. We don't see him set anybody up. He just goes in there and he out-talents people. You cannot do that against the top fighters. You can't.
True.
You can't do it.
He said he just looks
That's all
physically.
I'm saying.
I'll say this to add to Ed. He did a lot of things to kind of try to tip it in his favor.
Ed, hold on, sorry, Norm. So Ed, how a person looks makes them fight better. Okay.
Physically. And so you telling
How
me
a person looks makes them fight better?
Gee, you telling me when you seen Ryan versus Javante and he looked like Skeletor, you weren't concerned?
No,
it made you
I
feel
didn't
like
think he was gonna win anyway.
But regardless, didn't it make you feel like, man?
So he's bigger now. That makes his skill better.
No, you gotta understand in boxing, those 3 pounds is a big deal, G.
It does not matter if you can't fight.
You're bugging. It matters, bro.
No, it matters if his skill is up to par. If his skill is up to par, okay. But if he doesn't knock him out early, it's going to get ugly. He's not going to knock him out early.
Listen, this is one thing with Devin Haney, and people are overly impressed for the pro grades fight and stuff like that. I've never seen him.
Ed, what point he got to prove? Sorry, Ed. Ed, what point he got to prove?
Ed, talk to this man, Ed. Talk to him, please.
He had a comfortable weight. To do what? What? Ed, you said he's tripping.
He's definitely tripping.
He looks in great shape. He has a point to prove. You haven't once said, I've seen his footwork get better. I know his ring IQ went up. I know that he's not going to revert to what he's always done. I know when he gets in the ring, his hands are going to be up. You ain't said none of that. You've said a lot of stuff that has to do with outside of the ring before you actually get in there and show skill. You haven't said anything that says he improved as a boxer. Nothing.
I think what Ed is saying, and G, just to be honest with you, is no weight drain. He's coming in at a weight that he feels that he's going to be a lot stronger. He is stronger than Devin Haney, punching wise. I mean, those are advantages. And listen, I don't think it's going to be.
All right, keep going. We got 700 people in here, and my camera looks bad. And it's not because it's the camera; it's because of my connection. And I bought an Ethernet and literally plugged it into my computer. I even reset it and all that. This is bothering me because I think it's the software. But sorry, y'all, for the visual. As long as you can hear me, we'll get through today, and I'm gonna make sure this visual is better. Sorry about it. Forgive me for the visual. Keep going. Sorry, no, I won't cut you off no more. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Listen, I feel like Ryan came in with a plan from the outset. He was never going to make weight. He didn't care about winning the title. In regards to the antics, I don't care about that. But in regards to him being able to absorb a shot better, he's at a comfortable weight. When he fought Tank, he took that body shot. His body he couldn't take it. He didn't have.
He also had that, he had that messed up. He had the injured rib. So I get that. Yeah.
Well, my thing is this.
Okay. Was he beating Tank until then? Up to that point?
Was he beating him in the fight?
Yes.
It was a pretty close fight. It wasn't a blowout. Tank landed 2 punches the entire fight.
It wasn't okay. So was Ryan winning rounds? Was he winning rounds? And was he on the verge of beating Tank?
Bro, how long did the fight last? 4 rounds? Some people gave him the first round. You want to hear something crazy?
He knocked him out in the 7th round. It went 7 rounds. So that gives you 7 rounds. Obviously, he lost the second, 10-8. The first one was a toss-up. Nobody was really throwing nothing. Okay.
You want to hear something funny, though?
5 more rounds to determine who's winning the fight. You can sit here and tell me Ryan was winning that fight?
The round, look at this. I just want to put this out there. Remember, the judging is skeptical, right? The round that Tank knocked down Ryan.
Wait, hold on. You know what? Can you answer this? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna do this because it's gonna seem like I'm picking on Ed. All right, I'm gonna let Norbs answer this. Okay. Yeah. What's the screen say?
His skills not too far off from Haney. Let's not act like. No, let's not do that. Haney's a superior boxer.
Ed, come on, Ed.
The attributes that Ryan has. that are better are power.
Oh my
Ring
god.
generalship. Listen, ring generalship. Haney is just a better guy. Now Haney's not a big puncher, which doesn't put any fear in Ryan. Which Ryan can be a lot more aggressive. So that's how I feel like he has a chance.
Hey, I got you. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up here.
I still got Haney winning the fight, but Ed, you're right. He is at a comfortable weight. Devin Haney cannot make it a firefight. In order for it to be a firefight, he's going to have to absorb shots, and I don't believe he could absorb those shots from somebody like Ryan Garcia. That's just how I feel. I feel like if it is going to be a stoppage, it's going to be accumulation of punches, and it'll be a late stoppage, or Ryan loses his shit in like the 9th round, and that's what happens. And I think, who was it that gave that analysis? It was Alex, what's his name, Algieri. I agree with what he said. The thing you sent me on Instagram. Eddie Hearn said the same thing. I feel like the stoppage would be him literally having a meltdown or disqualifying himself. I don't think that Devin Haney will actually stop him, to be honest.
Do you think it goes 12?
Who? Haney?
Right. Do you think it goes 12?
Yeah, I definitely think it goes 12. I definitely believe it goes 12. I mean, if Ryan doesn't get disqualified, it goes 12. And Haney stops him. I don't think it's going to be Haney's power or a Haney shot. I mean, I would be very surprised if there is a knockdown on Haney's side. And that's just being honest. It could be. I just don't believe so. I don't think it will be. And look, Ryan has really
what is your definition of dominate, Ed? You're fighting at the highest level. You don't have to. Haney is not a beat you up type person. But you can say he was dominant versus Regis Prograis. That was his last fight.
Yeah.
That was his last fight. He literally cleared him.
He's taking dominant like Floyd Mayweather dominant.
Okay, because this is what kills me. Because you seen Ryan yell in the camera, it made you switch up how you To each his own. This is a show that I love when people give their opinion, and I won't knock nobody for their opinion. So if that's your opinion, that's your opinion.
I mean, I think he's trying to base dominance on like how Gotti got dominated by Mayweather.
No, that's not for the title. Not for the title.
That's not gonna happen. No, once you don't make weight, you don't.
Hey, any boxing questions, Norbs, you answer because you got more info than me.
Yeah, no problem.
This is not just a boxing show, y'all. Y'all can ask anything. Norbs is a boxing expert, so I got him up here we got NBA playoffs on in the back, but my screen is blurry for some freaking reason, so you can't see it, but boxing is up tonight, so we got Norbs up here.
If you guys want the preliminaries are on right now, just watch 2 fights. But listen, Ryan, and it's kind of messed up because doing that in boxing gives an advantage to somebody like Ryan, and it's really messed up. They shouldn't be allowed, but they negotiated. There is no title fight. In fact, Devin Haney actually gave the okay to set up a mandatory fight against Martin, which I don't want to see. But so he's already negotiating his next fight. But I'll tell you this: this is the danger of that fight, G. Mm-hmm. If Haney were to lose his fight because of the weight and the fact that he, it's kind of cheating on Ryan's part, it will destroy Haney's clout in trying to get a big fight. I don't think people are going to give him a pass because of the weight. So, I mean, I got to give it to Haney for even continuing to go to fight, but it is a huge check.
Well, you say that again, my fault.
So, it's a big risk that Haney's taking, right? Due to the unfair advantage of the weight and him not draining himself and all that. If he were to lose, he has more to lose than Ryan because, his stock is going to drop.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, he's the champion, even though he don't lose a belt. Haney has beat Kambosos. He beat Lomachenko.
I don't know.
You said what?
I don't know what this guy's talking about. To be honest, Garcia looked healthier versus Tank. What? He looked like my uncle Chambo, bro. Like he was a dope head at that fight. Are you crazy? He looked crazy at 135.
Hey man, you ain't gonna be disrespecting my guest. That's what you're not gonna do. Hey, Carl, I got your back. Hey, nah, man. Carl always got my back. and he rock with me, you ain't gonna be disrespecting my guest.
No, I'm not disrespecting. That's crazy. To say he looked healthier at 135, there's no way.
Yeah.
He looked crazy at 135.
He didn't look crazy. He just looked like he was 135 pounds.
No, he looked drained. He looked like the life was sucked out of him. Like it was crazy.
Whoa.
When I seen that, I was like, he's done. Garcia looks, yeah, he did. Ed, I like this guy, Ed. Who's this guy? I like him. He definitely looks sick versus Tank. I was watching, I think it was it Showbiz the Entertainer? I know he said,
we not talking.
No, I just wanted to comment on what he said. He said,
that this is proof that Ryan Garcia is like Muhammad Ali. Anybody who says that gets no play on this show.
What did he mean by that? I don't understand.
I don't care what he meant. That's not something you say, and I'm gonna repeat it or give you any light of day. That's over with. Moving on.
No,
I was saying that you lose our credibility with me. That's the stupidest thing ever.
That's not what I was gonna say. You made me totally forget what I was gonna bring up.
I'm glad.
He said, Jesus, come on. No, but I'll say this. The thing I like about Ryan, I like Devin, is they're fighting the fights that people want to see. They're not sitting there fighting just any scrub or anybody.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
They're fighting.
I'm trying to work on this visual, but I'm still here, everybody.
Yeah, they're fighting everybody.
I'm sorry for leaving y'all having to just look at Norbs, but I'm working on it.
I mean, I'm handsome.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, God. Didn't mean to do that, but oh my goodness.
What happened?
I said Jesus Christ, and it was pertaining to you. So God forgive me.
I believe in all that. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm saying you said you were handsome.
I am. My wife thinks so.
Well, she's supposed to.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad she does.
Yeah.
I love Amanda, by the way.
She's great. She's great. She's breaking my
She
top.
is. She keep giving you kids. She got to be something incredible.
4G. How is that even possible? Jesus.
How did you get 4 kids that fast, bro?
You know,
I told you to lay off the poor girl. My goodness.
I woke up one day.
Well, you Hispanics, man. Y'all don't play. Y'all
like
be getting
17 kids. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you dang near caught me.
Yeah. I mean, nobody beats Verb. Verb got like 14. Like he's on another level, bro.
Yeah, he got 7. I think he got 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done now.
5, yes. You can do it's my show. You can come in here if you want. That's my daughter, y'all. Yeah. Sorry about the loud noise. My wife kicked me out the house because she didn't want me doing all this streaming in the house. So I had to bring it outside to the gym that I put together that y'all can't see because it's blurry.
I'm trying to figure out why
the visual's not even on.
I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, you might have to. You know what you might have to do because it's the first time you streamed. You might have to reset the whole thing.
I did reset it. I reset it right before this because last time it was acting up.
Yeah.
Still
what is Restream? Who owns Restream? Like, why did you actually switch out to Restream?
Because I want to do OBS, but OBS is a lot, and I'm still trying to learn it. But I was trying to do Restream a couple times, see how it worked. I love Restream. Is like has all the operations of an OBS, but it's easy to use like StreamYard. Excuse me. Yeah. There's it's a lot of features that you can use, but what I'm thinking is I need to get the updated version. I think that I might need to update my Restream because I have a connection. It's like I have full connection, but I think that's what it is.
Could it be the memory on your computer that's not allowing you to, you know what I'm saying? Or you could clear, I don't know, maybe clear your cache. Maybe something is slowing it up that the picture is not getting through. I don't know because yeah, after I get off of here, we're going to do some testing to see. But it's almost 1,000 people in here, and NBA playoffs is on in boxing. Man, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. And when I get some consistency with what I do, like showtimes and actual nights, this is going to work, and a great visual, promise you, my visual is actually really, really good. This is all my test shows. Like when my show really starts, we're going to have an intro song and all that. It's going to be really good. Also, I got something very, very, very important happening
for the football season, stay tuned.
Let's go Giants.
I can't release it yet, but y'all gonna be seeing me a lot more. Release it yet, but it's happening.
Gee,
So-
are you gonna live my dream of being on the Manning cast with Eli?
Why would I be on the Manning cast? I'm a McCoy.
I'm just saying.
Make that make sense.
I
And
mean,
why
that's
would I?
the
When
dream.
have you ever known me to want to do what everybody else is doing, to do something with somebody else? Why I don't want my own stuff?
Eli Manning is the
I
coolest.
never move how other people move. I move to the beat of my own drum, how I want to, when I want to, and I stand on what I do. So what I'm not going to do is go to somebody else's stuff when I can create my own.
I'm just talking about being a legendary guest. There's certain shows that you got to be on, and the Manning cast is dope. Eli Manning is he's the GOAT, man. With Peyton, I want to see one. I want to see have a conversation.
I hate that they have to sit here and look at your face because my visual is messed up right now.
Yeah.
And then they have to sit here and listen to you say stuff like that. Listen, everybody, he's a huge Giants fan.
Huge.
Eli did something that a lot of people didn't do, which was beat Tom Brady twice. And I understand. And I'm a big Eli Manning fan. So this is not a knock on Eli. This is a knock on Norbs.
I love Eli. My first son, Cameron is Cameron Eli. I had to give him the GOAT's name. You know what I mean?
I dig it.
Eli Velez.
Yeah.
I can't wait for football season. The draft is on Thursday. I'm excited, man. I'm super geeked. I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, the first 3 picks are pretty locked in, but I don't know, man. Man, I can't wait till these fights start tonight, man. Well, they already started, but I can't say. I don't know if anybody has any more questions, G.
Yeah, please send up questions. My daughter just texted me a picture of my visual, and it's so messed up. And I'm gonna get it fixed though. But I appreciate y'all being in here because there's almost 1,000 people in here, and the visual's messed up. The sound is great, but the visual's messed up, and y'all stayed here. Y'all didn't click out. So
could it be the connection to your camera?
Nah, because it was working. Like what I'm seeing, I'll show you. Let me see. Let me take a picture. All right. That picture work?
No, what I'm saying is whatever you got to connect it to send the signal out. Maybe something's wrong with that.
I don't know. I got to work. I can't work on it live because then I would have to disconnect the internet and I would cut everybody off who came here to hear us have a conversation about a bunch of nothing.
So hold on.
I would love to have a conversation about whatever y'all want to talk about. That's the whole point of this. But me and Norbs just said, hey.
He said, what do you think will Tank dropping the fight day of Haney versus?
Bro, just look at the screen. I'm going to put it on the screen. You looking like you need LASIK.
What are you talking about?
You sitting here squinting.
Oh, no, I'm
putting it on the screen.
I was looking at the corner. I didn't see it. What do you think about Tank dropping his fight the day of the Haney Garcia? It's smart. I mean,
yeah, that's all eyes are on boxing right now. I mean, the NBA playoffs is going on, obviously. The Sun stunk it up, so I'm going to say that again. Freaking A, man. Help KD out. God dang. Sorry for yelling, but the Sun stunk it up. Frank Vogel sucks. I don't care if he sees this. I said what I said.
Damn.
KD's still that guy. The Lakers play later tonight, but everybody's eyes is on boxing. Not everybody's. That's a reach. But it's smart because people's eyes are on boxing tonight. So to drop that now is smart.
Especially
it would have been an even bigger announcement if Benavidez' opponent wasn't Canelo's sparring partner. What's his name, Norbs? Boxing expert. What's his name?
Russian. I forgot his name. He's a Russian guy.
Exactly.
I can't say the Russian names. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't know his name.
It's cool because they're both on the same
What's his name?
Huh?
What's his name? You don't know.
Drago.
He's gonna knock him out.
Whatever. G. I'm excited for that card. I want to see if Frank Martin's gonna, is gonna do his thing with that fight.
I think Frank Martin is he's good, but Frank Martin started boxing at 19, similar to Regis Program. He has better footwork. He's better than Regis Program. I'm not saying he's Regis Program, but he did get a late jump on boxing. And there's going to be some things that he can't deal with or that he doesn't know when it comes to Tank. I won't say Tank will knock him out, but I think it's going to be very clear.
Yeah, I think Tank wins. First of all, G, I'm looking at his name and I can't say it. I couldn't say it when I knew what his name was. I'm gonna spell it for you. Ready?
Yeah, I know it's Butter something.
It's Gvozdyk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Govdik, I think.
What did you say?
Gvozdyk.
You don't say the first letter in the Russian names, man.
So Vozdik?
Yes.
Why don't you say how would I know that you can't use the first letter?
Because of common sense. You a boxing fan, you a fight fan. In UFC, boxing, whatever, you don't ever say the first letter. It's like saying Django.
Is that actually true, weirdo. Or you just made that up? Do you say
Django, or you just say Django?
You say the L, Lomachenko. You don't say Omachenko.
What does that mean? So when you have a D in front, pause. When you have a D in front of somebody's last name, how often do you pronounce the D?
Do you know my first name?
Especially with Russians. Huh?
My first name starts with a don't say it.
I said last name, and you know they're Russian or a foreign name. Oftentimes you don't pronounce the D.
Dude, get out of here. How do you even? So Vozdyk.
I wouldn't doubt that that's his name.
No, Vozdyk. I mean, it's Gvozdyk. Vozdyk.
Jozdik, don't matter.
Dude, why would they do it on June 15th, bro? That's crazy.
What's crazy?
Matias fights that day too. Matias fights in Puerto Rico that day. Oh man, they're killing me with that, dude. Why? Why would you do that, Tank? Jesus Christ.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. You froze for a while.
Yeah, my connection went out, and I don't know why. I gotta figure this out because this is frustrating.
This is gonna be good video. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say Ryan does win. What's next?
For Ryan Roley, they're probably gonna. I think Roley. I think people just want.
If Ryan beats Devin Haney, he fights Roley next.
Beats him? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't believe he's gonna beat him. To be honest,
let's say he does win. What's next?
I think he's gonna end up fighting Shakur. And I think that's a really big fight for Shakur. I think Shakur needs to
cross 140. Shakur just got to 35.
I think he'll do it.
Look at the screen. There's a question for you.
No, what do you think of Dave Morrell versus Dave Benavidez? Morrell's saying that Benavidez is ducking him. He's been trying to fight him for the last 2 years, and Benavidez apparently doesn't want that smoke, and he's going up to 175. I'd love to see the fight. That's another guy, Morrell, who I think Berlanga should be looking to fight. He's a good fighter. I would love to see it, you know. I don't think Benavidez is ducking him, to be honest with you, but that's the claims that Morrell is making. But, you know, a lot of people are not jumping in the ring with Morrell, man. But that would be a hell of a fight. Matter of fact, Morrell said he's going up to 175. Morrell actually tweeted, or he put it on Instagram, that he's going up to 175 to chase the cowards, referring to David Benavidez. He was talking about David Benavidez, and he's going to chase him to 175.
Who is
that fight? Morrell. He tweeted that. He said that. That's what he said. He said he's going up to 175 to chase the coward, and he was talking about
why would he? What makes him think Benavidez is running from him if he's chasing Canelo?
Listen, that's what he said. I couldn't tell you that, but that was a fight that was. Matter of fact, that fight was supposed to be set up for June, and I don't know what happened. It just fell apart. But Morrell definitely has been looking to fight Benavidez. That's been his number one target. Has been David Benavidez. I got to see the tweet. I seen it the other day, but I would love to. I mean, listen, it is what it is. But Morrell is after him. Let me follow him. I didn't even follow him. But I mean, he's 10-0, 9 KOs, 5-time champion of Cuba. He's a Cuban fighter. He wants that smoke. I mean, I get why Benavidez won't fight him. You know what I mean? Fighting the winner of Benavidez and Bivol is a way bigger fight. You could get more belts. You could unify at 175. And try to get that fight with Canelo. I mean, everybody wants Canelo, but you know, that's what Morrell said. He's trying to go up to 175 to force his way into fighting Benavidez. And I'll tell you this: Benavidez is not gonna not respond to him. He's not gonna keep, not responding to Morrell. He'll eventually fight him. I mean, Benavidez wants everybody. He said that's what he said. He wants to fight everybody. So I think he's gonna and I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. that Bivol and Better V fight are not easy fights. So I can't wait to see the winner of the Better V fight and Bivol. So I don't know where Gerald went. Gee, you still there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Am I back?
No, there's no picture. It's just a big GM.
No, I turned the camera off because the visual was bad. So I just turned the camera off.
He said, will it go the distance tonight? I can almost guarantee the odds of it going the distance and is probably the overwhelming favorite right now. I believe it's going to go the distance. I don't believe that Devin Haney stops him. I'm just being honest. I'm kind of with Eddie Hearn and Algieri. I think if it does get stopped, it's more so that Ryan disqualified himself, maybe jumped off the top rope. I don't know. Ryan Garcia's behavior has been so awkward. I wouldn't be surprised if he does something absolutely insane tonight in the middle of the fight to get disqualified. So
I'm still here. You got me?
Yeah, I hear you. I could see.
Y'all, it's raining really bad here. My connection is all off. What I honestly think it is the software, because I've been on here multiple times with no issues, but I think it's the software. I got to update everything. So y'all forgive me for not having the visual, but I'm here. Promise you.
Yeah. Well, answering OG Miyagi.
Oh, let me put him on screen.
Oh, yeah, that's him. I think I'm hoping Ryan doesn't do anything stupid, but that's the only way I believe that the fight will be stopped in favor of Haney. I do believe, though, that Ryan, if the only way Ryan wins the fight is by knockout, I don't think Ryan can win in a decision.
How do everybody keep calling him Pillow Hand Haney? That's hilarious.
I mean, bro, he's not a puncher. He's just not. He's not one of those guys. I'm just it's the facts, man. I agree. Ryan disqualified. The only way I see it against stop Pillow Hand Haney. That's hilarious. No, I mean, listen, Devin Haney, and maybe the weight's gonna help him get a little stronger. I just don't think, Ryan clearly doesn't believe that he can hurt him, and maybe that's what Devin Haney is expecting. Maybe he surprises him with his power. We're gonna know in that first round if Ryan Garcia respects his power. If Devin Haney goes out there in the first round and rocks him and gives him his best shot, and Ryan Garcia takes it well, he is going to be on top of him. We're going to know that. We're going to know very soon, very fast, if Ryan Garcia respects his power.
Everybody, we got a special guest in the house. A special guest.
Human.
A special guest.
The GOAT. The GOAT. What's good?
Oh, I'm just over here watching this fight. Let me turn this down so y'all don't get flagged or fined. Right.
Did you guys did you watch the Ryan Garcia interview where he was talking about, the girl was telling him, most fighters don't do this, they don't party before fights or have sex with women, and he's like, I've done all of that before a fight, and
Who
I know
who said that,
Garcia, bro. I would send you the interview. He's like, I've had sex before fights, I've went partying, I've gotten drunk, like. That's what he said. Like, I was like, dude, like, that's kind of crazy.
All right, so look,
the guy you have winning.
I didn't say I had him winning.
We got to let V give his opinion on a few things. First off, what was the question they asked? How do you feel about
Yo, G, I don't know. You just went out.
No, I'm here. You can't hear G.
Yeah, Verb is
hear me?
Nah,
yeah. I said they asked, how do you feel about Tank dropping his announcement today?
Smart.
V, how you feel about the Tank announcement?
Yeah,
I think it's showtime. This is great. I think people. I think we've been waiting to see what Tank gonna do anyway. And this is comeback fight. He taking a tough opponent, Frank Martin. He ain't no Frank Martin. One of them fighters you gotta break him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He a dog. He ain't coming back playing around. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's an automatic sellout. Automatic seconds in for sure.
OG Miyagi said, this is what he said. He said it's not about money, so he didn't drain himself to make weight. Believe it or not, believe it or undisciplined.
Oh, we talking about Ryan?
No, Ryan. He's talking about Ryan. I mean, you could answer that, Verb. I'll go after you.
Okay, I mean, so what is he actually asking me? He said
He said, did Ryan come in purposely overweight as a strategy?
I don't know if it was purpose. I don't know who want to give up that much money, but at the same time, I mean, if it gives him like, so what y'all think he weighing today? 165, 170? What you think?
Yeah, well, Norb said something very interesting. He said that the max usually is like 75,000.
75,000 to get fined. Yep.
But and he said he think that's why his dad was like, hey, don't take that bet. You know we coming in overweight, so let's just take the fine that we're going to take, and now instead you got to pay out 1.5 million when you would only had to pay, whatever it was. 1,000. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then that was a terrible decision, then, Mr. Garcia, and that's Norb's boy. So
why is this? Because he's Latino? No, listen,
defending him.
No, yeah, you do. You defend everything he does, man.
This is what he said. I was talking to Norb yesterday, and I said, "Who do you got winning?" He said, "I got Haney."
I got Haney. Yeah.
And then he was like, "But Ryan, he got this, and he can do this, and this, and this." I said, "Okay, but if you got Haney winning, why are you so adamant about defending this guy?" I said, "And Verb, it's no different than you and your next opponent. I'm not mentioning what you do for a living because I'm not a part of that world anymore. Right. What I'm saying is, what you always say is, what does he do better than me?" So I asked Norbs, I said, okay, we know that Ryan hits harder. Okay. Does he have better footwork than Devin Haney? No. Does he have better ring IQ?
No.
Does he have better head movement?
No.
Okay. What about his fundamentals? Are they better than Devin Haney's?
No.
Has he fought better competition?
No.
Okay, then what are we talking about here? And I told him, I said the difference. I said you're mistaking.
Yeah, Norb.
Listen, I said you're mistaking talent for skill. Talent is he hits hard, he's fast. That's not a skill. That's a talent. Okay. That's something that you're born with. You have punching power is something you have. Your speed is something you have. You can work at it, but some people just got it. There's a kid just ran a 4.2 in the 40.
Yeah,
that he had that. He's always been fast. Now he got older, got stronger, all that. That's fine.
Verbiage.
We're talking about skill.
True or false? In boxing, one punch can change the entire fight.
We know that.
Okay, and who has that one punch power?
Right. Well, shit. Well, we can't say Devin don't because he was putting some thunderous shots on the Rougarou.
There was progress. What?
Okay, but what
look how he looked afterwards.
Okay, and then but V, here's also what I said to Norbs. I said, has Devin ever touched the canvas? No, he hasn't.
No, he's not.
Okay. They said he couldn't punch, and he hit Prograis, and he had him all over the ring.
And how many times was Prograis dropped before that? Once, maybe.
Yeah, he said not only that, Ryan's been dropped, but also listen to this. Ryan's been dropped more than once. He's been dropped by an overhand left and an overhand right. So he's been dropped by two different punches, two different hands. And all boxers say it's the punches you don't see coming. The accurate punchers is the ones who put you down.
The body side too.
But that's what Ryan does. His left hook is blinding.
And what else did you say? What else did you say about him, his punching power and all this? You said if Haney comes in there, have we ever seen that? He had all over the place, and he still didn't go on the attack. He sticks to his game plan.
Who's a Rougarou? That's his name.
Rougarou. Prograis.
Why are you calling him Rougarou?
That's his name. Get hit where he from, boy. You crazy?
I had no.
It's the name in New Orleans. Yeah, it's like a swamp monster or something like that.
You thought we just making that up? That was a stupid name to be just making up.
Verb, I thought you had one of them racist jokes, like when I met you the first time in St. Louis, and the guy threw the keys to me, and you guys thought I thought it was you were on that tip right now. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I did. For people that don't know, you gonna go park that car or not? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna do it. You specialize in this?
Gee, I'm talking to Verb, and some dude pulls up and throws me the keys to park his car.
Park my car. You should have saw it. That's what they thought about you.
Yo,
parked
see,
at home.
Lewis is wild racist, bro. That actually happened. I was dying. But listen, man. I think Haney's gonna win the fight. I think it's gonna go to distance, and I think if it doesn't go to distance, it's because Ryan disqualifies himself. I'm telling you, he's gonna do something stupid. Like I wouldn't be. He said he's gonna bite both his ears off. I wouldn't be surprised if he does something ridiculous. Yeah, Devin's gonna beat him. All I'm saying is,
hey, question for y'all. I got asked this early in the show, like dang near an hour ago. 5, not best, 5 top 5 fighters that you have right now, not best fighters. Your 5. My 5 was Bud, Tank, Benavidez, Devin, and Canelo. I was struggling with putting Shakur in there, but he haven't fought enough. And Fury or Bivol.
You put Fury in there? Jesus.
Well, this is that I didn't. That's why I said I'm not ranking the 5 as like rank. I'm just my 5 that
your 5 is like everybody's 5 though, for sure.
Wow, my 5 is a little different than that though.
Mm-hmm.
I got Fury in there, definitely. I mean, you can't take away.
Fury was in my original 5, but then I hadn't mentioned Tank, and I said I can't say that I like watching Fury over Tank. I can't say that. Even though I think Fury, if we're ranking them, is way above Tank.
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about exciting fighters,
it's your 5.
If you're talking about exciting fighters, G, and I'm surprised that you put me on to this guy. I'm surprised you don't got Navarrete on there.
That dude, that guy is exciting to watch.
How is he not in your 5, G? You don't want to
because
he's more exciting than Shakur.
I didn't put Shakur in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My 5 again: Bud, Tank, Haney. Yeah, bro. I'm a skills guy. I like watching people who are highly skilled at what they do.
All right, keep going.
Like, think about it. Floyd was not exciting at the end of his career, but I loved watching him because he was pure skill. Floyd wasn't exciting. Cut it out. We're not about to act like Floyd was exciting to watch at the end of his career.
Pretty Boy was exciting.
Yes, but when he became Money May, he just was winning. He wasn't exciting to watch. To me, he was, because I love watching skill.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it. That's why I put Haney in there. But I can take Haney out and I can put Navarrete in there or Fury.
Yes,
Fury haven't fought since, whatever. But Navarrete, I love watching dude. Is hey, if y'all don't know who that is, go check him out. He don't have boring fights. He does not have boring fights.
There's a kid. I'll let Verb go. Verb, who you got? Verb, you there?
I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Bud, Tank, Boots.
Boots is another one.
Bud, Tank, Boots. Another one for me, Benavidez, Tim Tszyu.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
OG said Bud, Tank, Bivol, Benavidez, Usyk. Yeah, that's a good 5.
That's good.
That's a good 5.
Exciting. Oh man. Exciting.
Carl said Tank, Bud, Boots, David, Usyk. Yeah. Yeah.
Exciting though. I mean, you got to put Bud up there. Bud finishes everybody. I got Canelo. What's this kid's name? He's a lightweight. He fights at 105, 112 or 117.
The Asian kid.
Huh?
The Asian guy.
Well, he's exciting too, but this guy, he's a Mexican guy. It's not Bam Ortiz. Oh man,
if you don't know his name, you can't name him, man. What the heck?
No, I'm bad with names, but he's phenomenal. He's a Mexican kid.
Can't be that phenomenal. You don't know his name,
bro. And he don't hit like shit.
Nah, he hits hard. He puts people to sleep. But I'm gonna say Boots. I like watching Boots a lot. I got Canelo, Bud. Exciting wise, Benavidez, exciting. The 5th.
The Knicks is up right now, by the way.
For real, what's the score?
84-82.
I would say Matias or Navarrete or that guy. I think it's Bam Ortiz.
If you are Eddie Hearn, Bud already got a fight. But if you're Eddie Hearn, do you put him in the ring with Bud right now?
Yep, who in the ring with
You
Bud?
put Boots in the ring with Bud right now.
It's not gonna happen. Bud doesn't want to make it
No,
happen.
that's not what I asked you. God dang, y'all can't listen.
I would. I mean, it's the biggest fight he has from 147 to 154 pounds. It's the biggest fight he could possibly make, in my opinion. Who at 154 is a bigger fight than Bud?
Well, I just don't think I think it's too early.
It's too early. Yeah.
I think you can derail Boots right now if you do that.
He's 37 years old.
Yeah.
How much time does he have left?
Yeah. But look at it like this. You know how much money you can make off Boots fighting everybody else? If they can just get him in the ring, you can make more money with Boots right now. Let him go and just perfect it. Get to the. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but we're talking about listen, Bud Crawford has pretty much already established the fact that he's not going to be boxing much longer. He's trying to get to that 168 so he can hit the lottery and fight Canelo. He doesn't want to box much more. So if that fight is going to happen, it has to happen within the next year or so. If it doesn't, it's never going to happen. You can't ask Bud Crawford to be fighting at 40. He doesn't want to do it. He's a family guy. What do you got, like 7 kids? He doesn't want to do this anymore. You know, I if it doesn't happen within the next year or so, it's never going to happen. So that's why I believe it should happen. But he wants that Canelo fight.
Do y'all think Earl gets Tim Tszyu?
Yes.
I mean, not Tim Tszyu. Do you think Earl fights what's my man? Oh, they can't fight. I forgot. They both were sidelined for 6 months.
Yeah, but I mean 6 months will be here and gone. Fundora, yeah, I think he'll do it. I think
you think Earl fights Fundora next?
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, I think Boots should just beat people up and get people excited to see it before you just throw him in there with Bud.
Well,
you don't want to derail his career. Bud can really derail his career right now. You don't want to do that.
But why don't we start him with Earl? Because if Earl and Bud was held the same, let him fight Earl first.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying, but
let him prove himself with Earl first, and then you know.
Errol officially went to 154. He was still kind of going from 147 to 154. But from my understanding, Boots is that he says he's going to win the belt at 147 pounds, and then he's going to go to 154. So it's going to take him at least another year to get those belts.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, and that's fine. You should do that.
I don't believe. I don't know how long Bud's going to be at 154. Listen, Canelo is not going to be fighting for the next 6 years.
Think about this. What about this scenario? Devin wins tonight. He beat somebody else. He's already talked about going to 147. What if Devin goes up and fights Boots at 47?
He's going to sleep. I'm talking about early.
Not necessarily.
No, I'll put anything on that. Listen. Listen. I'm gonna break it down when it comes to Boots. Boots is not a regular fighter. He can punch. He's long.
Boots is the closest thing I've seen to Roy Jones since Roy Jones.
He's not as athletic or fast. He's more technical. I wouldn't listen. He's different.
How he fights, the exciting level, the antics, all of that. He move and fight.
Yeah, but he's more structured. He's a better defender, and he fights behind a jab. Jones didn't throw a jab like that. He throws a really, really good jab. And he fights.
Roy Jones didn't throw a jab?
Not like that.
Man,
Jones athleticism.
What are you? You a boxing connoisseur, and you say Roy Jones didn't throw a jab?
No, he didn't throw a devastating.
This is why you like Showtime. What's my man name? What's his name? What's dude name?
Showbiz.
Yeah, Showbiz. This is why you like him, because you say stuff like that. Hey, Showbiz also said that Sonny Liston had arguably the best jab in boxing history. He said that.
Stop it, man.
He said that.
Stop it.
Yo.
You stop it. You stop it right now.
Watch Roy Jones fight. Roy Jones was he was a beast, but he wasn't. He was more so beating you from every angle. Like
that's what Boots do. Oh my God, what is Boots doing?
Boots is a little more
because he's a black fighter, Gerald. He don't like black fighters.
That's what it is.
I love Boots. Are you crazy?
You didn't put him in your top 5.
I love Boots. I got Boots is the best 147-pound fighter after Bud Crawford. Stop it. I'm saying to me, he's a little more technical. He's more
okay. So who at Boots? If you put him in the realm, I say he's the closest thing we've seen to Roy Jones. Who do you say he's close to or fights like fighting style?
Boots. Who Boots is close to the way he fights? Oh my God! I mean,
for you to say Roy didn't jab like that, he set up his left hook with the jab. He was like a master.
Roy jabbed from every angle too, Nord.
And it was like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Like his jab was mean.
He beat people off of sheer athleticism and just speed.
No, he didn't, man.
Yes, he did, bro. He was not a super duper defensive technical fighter. It's not Bud. Bud can go forward, fight behind the jab. I love Bud. Bud's strong. I mean, not Bud. Boots. I would not say Roy Jones. Roy Jones was a lot flashier, a lot faster.
Boots is not flashy, man. The dude just went in slow motion his last fight, man. What are we talking about?
Nobody fights like Boots in boxing, man.
Nobody fights.
Literally went in slow motion his last fight.
It's like drunken master style of fighting, man. He do what he want. He can beat on you.
That slow motion punch is equivalent to the chicken, whatever he called it. It's the same thing.
Regardless, they're both
type of
fighters, but Roy Jones was completely different, bro. Like,
hey Ed, I'm being real. I do not know who that is. That's why Norbs and Verb is up here. Who is that? Who is Conwell? Is he's fighting right now?
Yeah, he must be.
He on right now.
The fight started at 8. Oh, sheesh.
Is it the prelim still or the main?
Oh, it's the main card. The main card started at 8.
Started.
The main card started. All right.
Hey, they scrapping though, for sure.
All right. Hey, we gonna all go watch it. Hey, Verb, you got Haney?
Of course.
Okay, you got him by stoppage or you got him 12 in decision?
I just want Norb sad, however way it comes.
I'm not gonna be sad either way. I don't care. You guys are racist. Both of you guys are racist.
You guys are racist.
You guys, every Spanish guy that loses, you guys call me. Oh man, you all right?
Yeah. Cause clearly you made the black guys go in the dark, and you the only one on camera.
Hey Ed, listen. Verb and Norbs are the boxing connoisseurs. So if you didn't get a break, Verb just got here, so I blame Norbs. Ed asked you to break down his card and these people. He don't know who Conwell is either. That's why he asked you to break it down, expert. Don't you got a show called the 10-8 show?
Yeah, tell us who he is, Norb. Where's he from?
I'm gonna be real with you.
Y'all need to tune into the Norb show. Y'all need to tune into Norb shows, the 10-8 podcast. He has great guests, actual boxers that come up that have sparred in Mayweather's gym and sparred with some of these big names. They have great conversations. Now I can't say you'll learn anything because he don't even know who these people are, but that's why he likes Showstopper. What's the dude name?
He only watched the stars.
That's why he likes Showbiz, because Showbiz get up in there and tell you, hey, I got all these sources. My inside source said, and it's always wrong.
You know why G doesn't like him? He has better hair than G. He has really good hair. I admire his hair.
Half his hairline is missing. Mine is great.
Oh, you're dissing my. You know what? That's wrong. 2 dreadheads hating on my man Showbiz. It's all right.
2 people with hair and good hairlines. Does it say that? Wow. Hey, Verb. Yesterday, I schooled Norbs on his ethnicity, and he still pissed at me about it because I told him that he was saying I was racist, and he's going to make me honorary Puerto Rican. I said, no, you honorary black. All Puerto Ricans are third.
Come from us. Yeah,
we're pure.
Gee,
pure African blood, and y'all are mixed with us. So
you told us to turn our cameras off and don't show your faces on your show. You said turn your faces off.
First of all, that's not what I said.
Honorary you?
He got mad because I said that Bad Bunny was bigger.
No, what I said was, this is what I said. Verb, can you please give me? Verb, can you please give me the line? Wait, hold on, Norbs. Listen to this. Verb, give me the line about blacks hate their own. Listen to this. Please say it to Norbs so everybody can hear it. Turn the volume.
I said to this pizza face. I said, the cheers for you, they mean nothing because blacks embrace they clones. Cheers for me are worth double because niggas hate they own.
That's facts.
Yeah, and you don't get to say that's facts. You're not one of us. But listen.
Wait, you just said I was.
No, I said you're honorary and your whole lineage comes from us. Well, a third of it. the point I made is he was like, well, Bad Bunny is this, and this. I said the reason is because the Hispanics superstars become superstars because they're so few and far between. When they get somebody, the level of love they get, there's no limit to it. Niggas, black people, we get a star every other week. And we hate on each other and tear each other down. And that's why our superstars are not as big as y'all's, because when y'all get one, it's worldwide because there's no hate coming their way. That's why when y'all get them, they're over the top powerful. That's why Bad Bunny just got here and he's over the top powerful. That's why Selena was over the top powerful.
Bro, your name, bro, you know how many big Latin stars are? Just
name me five.
Hip hop in America.
Name me five.
Name five. Romeo Santos. You ever heard of him?
No.
I'm gonna name five people that you don't know anything about. Are you serious?
And they're not superstars.
Superstars. Romeo. I'm gonna hang up right now. You just say Romeo Santos is not a superstar?
I don't know who that is.
Selling out stadiums. You don't listen to the music.
If you in the chat, tell me, do you know Romeo? What's his name?
I don't know him either, Noah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, do me a favor. Verb. Google.
But you name John Paul. What's your name? What's the dude name?
Daddy Yankee. We know Daddy Yankee. We don't know.
Yeah, we know him. What's the other one you named? Mark Jacobs. Not Mark Jacobs.
Mark Anthony. Are you
Mark
serious?
Anthony. We know Mark Anthony. We know Selena. We know Bad Bunny. We know Cardi. Not Cardi B? What's the other one? Karol G. We know Karol G.
Nicki Jam. Are you serious?
We know Nicki Jam, but you still ain't
named 6 people. What are you talking about?
Okay, and you know I can give you 17 in a row of us. That's what I'm telling you. But when y'all are big, y'all are over the top superstars because the love y'all get is so few and far between.
If
when
you don't follow the genre of music,
what Verb does, he's rare at what he does. When you're rare, when you are one of them, it gets boosted even more because we haven't seen it very often. Y'all don't have a superstar. Y'all don't have stars that come through and captivate everybody often. The blacks, we get them every other week.
Look at you
hate on each other. Y'all don't hate us, bro. This is a knock to my people, not yours. This is a applause to y'all because y'all don't hate on each other. We hate on each other.
Bro, look at the last comment. That's all I gotta say. Your man J. Carl just said it. Nicki Jam is the most.
Bro, I just said that.
Yeah, we know him.
And I gave the list. I showed the list. Hey, I gave the list of the top 10.
In hip hop, we're not that big. We get blackballed.
No, Taylor Swift was number. No, we're not doing that because that list started with Taylor Swift. So cut it out.
Who was number 2?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, and Bad Bunny's been out since when? 2019. That's crazy.
You proving my point. Taylor Swift is 1. That's a white woman. Bad Bunny, Hispanic. Drake was 3. He had white, and if you've ever been to a Drake concert, there's mainly whites and Hispanics. The black people do not be there. If y'all ever been to a Drake concert, it's overwhelming Hispanics and whites. So that's why Drake. You know who else was on there, Verb? The Weeknd.
How is The Weeknd? That surprised me.
Because of the audience he appeals to. Niggas ain't hating on him.
He's Canadian. Oh my God. He's Canadian. He's not really black. Drake's not black. He's Canadian.
How many of these people are bigger than Beyonce? And she wasn't even on the list.
Well, the first 4 people you name, Drake is not black. He's Canadian and Jewish, right? And then you got
Drake is not black because of where he's from?
He's Canadian. He's not black.
Oh, and Verb, he said what you said. Cardi B is Dominican.
She's Dominican.
Yes, she is.
He said that Cardi B represents the Dominican, and Cardi B got her name and everything she does off what black people do. You're a lie.
Yes.
What?
That's not that. What you confused on that? No, she's.
Wait, I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that.
You brought when I talked about stars, you brought up Cardi B.
I did bring up stars.
That is her ethnicity. What she does is in the black community.
100%. 100%. But
why did you bring her up? Why'd you bring her up?
You said stars. You didn't say where they are or what type of music that they're in.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because you told me to go to a Bad Bunny concert, And I
That's
said,
not-
why would I go there? I don't understand nothing that's being said.
G, first of all, you wouldn't be allowed to go to a Bad Bunny concert. Just letting you know.
Absolutely not.
100%. Okay.
Anyway, I love all y'all. Boxing is on. Y'all go enjoy the fight. We'll get back on here on Monday and we'll review this fight and basketball from the weekend.
Man, I'm gonna go on right after this, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
All right, bro.
Mhm.